Hi, my name is Harvey Alberg, and welcome to your very scary Halloween weekend weather forecast. It's scary for a couple of reasons. Number one, because it's Halloween. Number two, you'll notice that our set is a little bit different because as a result of that National Grid explosion that damaged some of our equipment, we don't have our weather maps behind me, and we're kind of winging it. And it's scary, number three, because there's a four-letter word in the weather forecast. But it's a four-letter word that can be said morning, noon, evening on television. The word is snow. Now, isn't that scary? So, let me tell you about our weekend and what's going to happen. Tomorrow, Friday, the weather will clear. It'll be sunny. It'll be cold. It'll be in the upper 40s. Nothing to worry about. You know, as I came into the studio tonight, it was raining and snowing. That's not exactly what we want to see. We're still in October, you know. But that's the way it is. So, tomorrow's nice. Saturday, we are going to have an interesting situation. We're going to have a low-pressure area coming up the coast. It's going to be just east of what we call the benchmark line, which is about 40 degrees by 70 degrees latitude and longitude, said in English. It's about 50 to 75 miles southeast of the Cape. When storms travel in that direction, we're usually on the cold side of the storm and have an opportunity to have a snowstorm. In this particular case, there's a couple of things working against the snow lovers' hopes. One is the water temperatures in the mid-50s. So if we get a wind component off the water, it's going to keep the coastal sections a little bit warm. So we'll probably start off with rain, maybe mixed with some snow. As the storm begins to pass, the winds will shift more to the north, bring the cold air back down, change to snow, and we could have a little bit of accumulation even here in Medford. As you travel to West Medford, you'll notice the snow will actually pile up a little bit more. If you keep going into Arlington and Arlington Heights, you may see another inch, 2 or 3 way up there because of the altitude of the heights. So it's a very difficult forecasting situation. We hope we've got it pinned down close enough, and I think we'll be okay. On Sunday, it's going to clear. Temperature will moderate a little bit. We'll get up to about 50, 51 degrees. Beautiful sunny day. The snow will melt. You'll never know that we had a snowstorm. And now we've got Harv's Hip Facts. Now this is one that you're going to be more concerned about during the upcoming winter months. It's what is a Norland trough? A lot of people laughed when I brought this one up. Actually, Norland came from two people who did the research on it. Norrega and Lundgren. Well, that doesn't explain it, does it? So I'm going to tell you. A trough is an area where wind directions converge. And in a snowstorm, sometimes you'll get a front come in from the coast and stop. And you'll have westerly winds, northerly winds, and the wind begins to circulate, and it can't go down through the ground, so it has to rise. As it rises, it cools, creates moisture, clouds, and a lot of precipitation. A Norland trough has one other ingredient. There's no significant upper air push to move it along. So in fact, it just sits there. There are places, and you'll see it this winter from time to time, some place might get 6, 12, 20 inches of snow, where 10 miles away they got 3 or 4 inches. That's the result of a Norland trough. So keep your eye out for it this winter. They're tough to forecast. So let's look at the 4-day forecast. Again, Saturday, we're going to have clouds, rain, snow, turning to snow in the evening hours. Sunday will be nice. Monday is Halloween. Get ready for the trick-or-treaters. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be cold in the evening, probably in the 40s, but a great night for the kids to be out. And Tuesday should remain really nice. So, thank you for watching. Have a great Halloween weekend, and we'll see you next week.